Coming up, History News This Week, Episode 16. Namaste friends. My name is Shalil Subramanian Paimal and you are listening to Histology Podcast. Welcome to the 16th episode of the History News This Week. Please note that History News This Week will be online every Sunday at 9:30 pm Indian Standard Time, that is 4 pm GMT. This week I have 5 interesting pieces of news items from the world of history and archaeology, followed by 4 great articles. Let's start. First, Iron Age in India began over 4000 years ago. Tamil Nadu's Mailadam Parai revises research. Discoveries from Mailadam Parai and a few sites in Telangana urge us to reassess a long-running debate on the genesis and spread of iron throughout the Indian subcontinent. Second, a website uncovering the unknown stories connected to memorials at an historic abbey has been launched. Mostly funded by the National Lottery Heritage Fund, the Bath Abbey Memorials website, which can be accessed at bathabbeymemorials.org.uk, features the stories from around 15,000 memorials which can be found on the site's floors and walls. It is a result of 8 years of research by archivists and volunteers. Third, how the biggest ever Roman treasure trove was unearthed in a sleepy UK village. Tens of thousands of gold Roman coins were found purely by chance in a seemingly ordinary Suffolk field. Fourth, military veterans have joined a community dig inspired by a therapy program that helps injured and sick former service personnel. The Roman settlement at Caister, Norfolk, is excavated every summer by a mix of locals and archaeologists. This year, 7 veterans are taking part after hearing about a therapy project called Operation Nightingale. Fifth, Ice Age humans may have set mega fires in what is now Southern California, making the region uninhabitable for 1,000 years, new research suggests. These massive wildfires may have been a major contributor to the extinction of megafauna in the area, fossils from the Le Brillat tar pits suggest. Now coming to the 4 articles. First, it is often said that ancient Egyptian royalty married within the family, with pharaohs marrying siblings and sometimes even children. But is there any truth to the claim? The answer is yes. People in ancient Egypt, both royal and non-royal, married their relatives, but the details vary according to the time period and class. Second, the Neanderthals, our closest human relatives, roamed the earth hundreds of thousands of years ago. Although they are long extinct, their genes are still present in modern human DNA. This article looks at the fundamental questions about who Neanderthals were, what they ate, when they mated with humans, and what life was like for this lost human lineage. Third, Pompeii wasn't identified until 20th August 1763. Its value was a source of antiquities for Charles VII, King of Naples. Fourth, it is an article on dismantling the myth that ancient slavery wasn't that bad. Latest book release of the week, The Economy of the Maratha Kingdom from 1595 to 1707, written by Dr. Kedar Phalke, in which, through his in-depth research, the author provides an excellent account of the Maratha Kingdom's economy, administration and social structure in 17th century India. History Podcast Recommendation of the Week, Stuff You Missed in History Class, hosted by Tracy V. Wilson and Holly Frey, focuses on lesser known people and events to teach you the things you probably didn't learn about in school. I will provide links to all the news items, articles, book and podcast mentioned above in the show notes. Please feel free to check them out. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the History News This Week. Hope you found it interesting. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Histology Podcast on your favorite podcasting app and check histology.com for book reviews and interesting tidbits from the pages of history. Looking forward to hearing from you. Have a great day and take care. Bye.